All right, what's up, everybody? Dre Trades here. Yes, I'm back. Hopefully, you had a good weekend. We're gonna talk about FANG today, and we're gonna talk about a trade that I put on. Just scary. Yeah, man. I'm shorting the queues. I'm shorting the queues this week with options that expire on Friday, and then I also went 30 days out and do another short on it. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did. And of course, I don't recommend anyone following this position because I actually feel that I'm going to lose. So I just put it on anyway. I don't know what's up because you got to remember, I'm not a financial advisor either. I'm just a nobody. I'm just a guy on YouTube making videos showing you my losing trades. Well, anyway, let's go over the market just real quick, and I'll show you why I put it on, man. Look at the Dow, right? The Dow up. What time is it? It's 2:15 Monday. The Dow is having a pretty good day, actually, right? It's just up, it's holding, right? Let's go over here. The S&P's up, it's holding. A lot of that has to do with the banks. And then NASDAQ is just, it opened up. Like, all right, so you got the Dow. They opened below, right? They opened lower and drove up. S&P opened lower, right, and rallied up. NASDAQ opened high and rallied down, and that's what made me say, is this NASDAQ finally getting toppy? Is it finally giving in? Here's the technology. Here is the heat map, and you can look at the technology over here. A lot of the NASDAQ stocks here. Here's one. Amazon's down. Tesla on fire. Call Tesla. So I'm making money in Tesla, but not as much money as I could have. But yeah, I'm making money on that. I did call that out in the video I posted this last week, so go check that out. Anyway, we'll talk about Tesla. We'll talk about what's going on with that stock as well, because I actually want to get more. I want to get longer Tesla, but since I'm not really feeling super bullish on the Qs, it kind of makes me say maybe I should wait. Especially Tesla's up 4%. Maybe if it pulls back, maybe I can throw something bullish on. All right, so let's look at the Qs. This is the weekly chart I got up, and we can go back all the way to May 17th. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Qs, NASDAQ 100, has been up for 8 weeks in a row. That's crazy. When's the last time you've seen that? If I can scroll backwards and tighten this up, it's been, man, maybe here. No, it's been a long time. It's just really unusual. So that's on my side. Now, I got the channel that I drew on, and I feel that, yeah, we possibly will touch the top of this channel. I would really like to put the trade on here, but I don't know. There's something in me that's saying it's not going to reach it. And that's why I want to look at the FANGs, right? Because those are the ones that powers this NASDAQ, this Qs. So, I just put it on early, I don't know. And I tell you, I really feel uncomfortable with this trade, especially in the bull market. Don't like selling calls against it. Standing in front of that freight train just ready to get run over. I don't like it. But I put it on anyway. So wish me luck, man. I tell you, I'm going to be a quick trigger finger to take the trade off. Let's look at Facebook. All right, Facebook weekly. Here's the earnings. So you can see Facebook's just been on fire. Of course, it's all-time high, and it's going to run into that earnings all-time high. This is what Facebook always does. This time I did not put the trade on. You can see the consolidation here, breakouts, just going straight up. It'll probably continue that right into earnings. I mean, this one is actually up for the day. Just been on fire, on fire. Let's pull up Google. Google's another one. You can see how it just overextended. Here's the trend line, and just look how it just took off from that and wants to start a new trend line like that, right? So there's your secondary trend line coming into earnings, just on fire. Even up today, up 19. Is this? I do believe all of these guys are going to do good on the earnings, but is this the run? Or are we going to gap and even go further? We're just going to keep just taking off. I don't know. And that's what makes me scary. Let's pull up Amazon. Doesn't seem likely, but maybe. Amazon, I think, is positioned well, but here's the thing. We broke out and we're running up out of the box, and earnings is not even here yet. I mean, earnings is July 29th. It's another 2 weeks away, and it's just out of control, but it's down today. Amazon is one of the stocks that are down. Let's pull up Netflix. I never trade Netflix. I'm going to show you why, because I just think it's a hot mess. It's not doing too much of anything. It's either up, it's down, it's up, and it moves hard, fast. But for the most part, this is doing nothing. It's just in the range. It's just in the range. It's not going to do anything to me tradable until you can break out of here. So if it breaks out, we can get long it. Breaks down, we can get short it. But I know one thing. This thing, when it breaks down, when you think that's it, it reverses. Look at these moves, right? But this is in the range. When it goes down, it goes down. Right? You can see those moves right there. Got earnings right here. Notice this one is not running in earnings. So I don't know. I can't even give you an opinion on Netflix because I suck at trading Netflix. I really do. I always say, oh, it's going to go down. I mean, all these services, all this competition, man. Oh, there's thousands of apps you can put on your TV, phone. And, these guys still do it. But they do put the most. They have the biggest movie budget. They got more. They're making more content than anyone else by double, I even think. It's crazy. So, but these guys hang in there. It's got a lot of spend, and they hang in there. But we don't talk fundamentals here. We need this to break out of that area before we can put a trade on. Let's talk about Tesla. I really like it. I put I'm going to go ahead and sum up the video I did the other day. We go daily. Just sum it up here. Kind of zoom in right there. I still got that highlight, right? That candle right there. I thought it was the breakout. Went long. And you can see what happened, reversal, and then look, we came way down. Let's go to the top of that, to the downside, and I got out of the trade quick. Once it didn't happen, I was like, I'm out of here, down 11.6% in 5 days. After the breakout, I'm like, oh, it's breaking out. No, it didn't. But once I saw this candle, I'm going to have to go to like the 4-hour. Maybe you can see it a little better. See, we got a little reversal kind of action going on here. And I was like, I'm in. So I got in here, but I didn't make the trade as bullish as I could because that reversal off the bottom, off the low was fantastic, and it's still running. So this is the deal. He had that consolidation here. Thought it was breaking out. It broke down. Remember, I said once it breaks out of consolidation, up or down, it's going. It's off to the races, and it went off to the races to the downside. But when it takes it back that fast, it's a total rejection. I don't even know what the hell brought it down, but total rejection of the move. It's going higher. It's like a guaranteed 100% trade. I feel like just buying calls and putting it in my pocket and forgetting about it, right? And I like this one also because you see where earnings is. We're not running in the earnings like the other stocks, right? This one is coming off the lows and about to break out. So I like it. It's up 4% today. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to put the trade on today. Not feeling really bullish about the NASDAQ and, but Tesla, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, but I like it a lot. It's just, number one, it's up too much for me to put the trade on. Number two, I just feel a little about the NASDAQ. So I'm just not putting it on, but I am making money. I was in there off that bottom. I sold puts, put spreads, and I bought call spreads. So yeah, making some good money on Tesla, but I really want to make some good money. I have a feeling this could run all the way up to 800. I think it could be right here when earnings reports. So got to keep an eye on that one. I might do some. I don't know. I don't know. Let's pull up. Let's come over here. Let's pull up the advanced decline line for the NASDAQ. Let's pull up the 1 minute, and you can see what's happening here. Here's the zero line. Can you see that? I draw the zero line, right? This is how many stocks are going up, advancing versus declining, and it's right now it's at 292, right? Stocks are advancing over. It's just not a lot. You can see what it used to be, right? It's up here. I mean, let's come out to an hour. See, we're right here. I mean, it's been ripping, right? Now we're just right there doing absolutely nothing. So it's just making me go, okay, a little weak on the advanced decline line. Okay. How about we look at the ticks, right? How many stocks are going up versus going down? Ticking up and down. This is the NASDAQ. Here's your, here's your zero line right here. It's doing a little, well, yeah, there it is. And generally, a good bullish day, you'll see ticks way up here, even in this area, this whole area. But we don't. It's just down here. But, and look, we have an 800 negative tick as well. So we didn't get that on the positive side, but we got it on the downside. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just, you don't see it. You don't see it, I want to see more bullish action in here. By the way, did we pull up Apple? Let me just pull that up real quick. I'm just having a brain fart. Yeah, look at, I don't know. We'll talk about Apple just real quick because I don't even know if I talked about it. But see, it's pushing up, right? It's just pushing up, earnings reporting right here. This thing has been a beast. Well, actually, it's trading down. I don't know if I talked about it or not. But yeah, just pushing up. So that's why you can see why I like Tesla, because it's coming off the lows. But you know what? It's in the middle of the range. It's in the middle of the range, All right, so let's talk about the trade I put on. Let's pull up the Qs. All right, so I'm feeling a little negative, and we started here, and here we go. Right, feeling a little, Let's see, could I put a short on? Anyway, so I sold a put spread that expires at the end of the week. Okay, this Friday is the last day. Right now, this thing is trading at 362. I sold the 369 up here. The 369, 374, right? I'm going to throw it up in there. And hopefully it doesn't drop 63, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully it doesn't go up 7 points by Friday. Just start, I think it would have to rip. I'm basically hoping this thing starts to slow down its momentum 8 weeks in a row. Maybe if we get a down day or something, it'll be positive. Anyway, I sold that spread. It's 5 points wide. Sold it for 24 cents. That's going to give me a 5% on my money. I'm going to make 5% on my money if this trade works out. Right. So normally I try to get a little bit more credit. But, I'm stepping in front of a freight train here. So 5%, let's see if I can get that. Let's see if I can get 5%. Looking at the 5 minutes today, it's, it's pushing up at the highs, so I don't know. It's trying to come alive. It's trying to come alive here. S&P's up 14 points, 0.33. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what that one does. And let's go back to that weekly. I went way out. Well, not way out, but I went out there, right? I went out about 30 days, and I sold the 375, right? So let me kind of make this real, stretch this out so you can see what's really going on here. Anyway, I sold the 375, that's here, and bought the 380s, right? So I'm like, it's not going to cross that line in 30 days. Actually, I'm looking to get my profit. But so basically, this one I sold closer. It's a 20 delta. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, I got an 80% chance of being right, a 60%, a 40% chance of being tested. All right, that means they touching my strike. That's kind of high. I don't like that. But for the most part, the odds are still in my favor. I sold that for 78 cents credit. I got good credit on that one. Hey, I didn't do the math. Let me see. What do we got? 78. It's a 5 point wide, so 78. So basically, how you figure that out is 500 minus 78, right? So you got 422. All right, so let's take that credit and divide it into that number. So 78 divided by 422 equals 18%. So I'm trying to make 18% on my money in the next 30 days. And I don't need this thing to be just going straight up. It'll be, because if it did, just, 9, 10, 11, 12, what are we going to go, 13, 14 weeks in a row? I mean, yes, we could. This market could do anything it wants to. But don't do it when I got a trade on, standing in front of the freight train. Don't do it. So come on, man. I need a. Hey, I'm long too. When it goes down, I'm losing money in my other positions, but I'm gonna make money. Those are long-term positions. I can afford some down moves, but this is a short-term position. So, can you take a breather? Hey, can you go sideways? Can you just open up zero? Can you just open and close flat? Is there such thing as flat in this market? No, you either up hard or up down. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Good traders market. If you like to trade, this is your market, man. It's moving. Right? You can't make money if it doesn't move. It needs to move for you to make money. All right, so that's the trade I put on. So I got a short-term trade up in the call side. Hopefully don't touch that 369. And then a long-term, hopefully don't touch that 380. So we will see what happens. Interesting about these. Want to see these earnings come out in a couple of weeks, right? It is earnings season. Not interested in anything else but the fangs, because they move the market. I think they dictate the market. How their mood decides the mood of the market, right? So if they just have, remember what happened before? They all just fantastic numbers. It's just outstanding. And every single one of them went down. I think except for Facebook. I think Facebook went up and it's been rallying ever since, right? But they all went down. I'm not saying that's going to happen here, but anything can happen. That's basically what I'm saying. Just because they report a fantastic number doesn't mean it's going to go up. A lot of me is just feeling these things are just rallying hard right into these numbers, and a lot of times when that happens, it's just no. That's it. The move is already over. And Facebook wasn't pushing up against all-time highs, if I remember when they reported. I think it was trading right around 300, 295, and then when it reported, it started 325, if I remember. Nice 30-point gain. I remember that, and I was like, oh, I missed it. I'm always in the Facebook, but I missed that one. And look, didn't even give you wait for the pullback. There was no pullback. There's no pullback on Facebook. Just going to continue to rally to the upside. Right here's earnings. Right here's actually, I guess there was a little pullback. Oh, yeah, I remember that little scare. And then off to the races. All right, so, man, there's the video. Tell me what you guys are trading in the comments. Tell me how you feel about this market. Do you think we're just going to continue? We're going to do 9 weeks in a row on the Qs, 10, 11? What do you think? You think we're going to take a pause, go down, or sideways? I don't know. But I did put my money where my mouth is. I'm not feeling comfortable about it. I gotta admit it, man. It's like it's like you see a train coming, full speed ahead, and you go a mile down the tracks and you say, hey, stand right there and close your eyes and just move out the way when you hear the train. Right? That's what it seems like, so I don't have any guide. I'm looking to get half my credit on those spreads, right? To buy it back at half. But if I start to lose, I'll probably pull it off real quick. I don't want to lose more than 100% of position, right? So that maybe that 24-cent credit, I'll buy it back when it's 48 cents, right? Something like that. Anyway, so thanks for watching, y'all. This is Dre. Hope you guys are doing well, making that money, and keep an eye on Tesla. It's really the only thing I like right about now. The setup is just so perfect. It's so perfect. Of course, it could do that down move again, but I don't think so. Right in this market of 4%, it's doing great. About to break out right there. Can it do it this time? It failed the first time. Can it do it this time? I think so. All right, thanks for watching. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Dre Trades as well, so you can hit me up there and like, subscribe, do all that. I'm out. Dre Trades. Peace.